In this group of lessons, we focus in on the thermometer in the unit roadmap, and we look at thermal energy and temperature. And what we're really looking at is the cross-cutting concept of energy and matter, and specifically two ways in which energy and matter are related. The first is that there's no such thing as heat, only hot stuff. Students are going to develop a model of thermal energy as the movement of molecules. And the other key idea is that energy can transfer between objects when those objects interact. And students will explore what is thermal energy and how does it transfer. In Lesson 4, we finish up our graph interpretation from last lesson and focus in on the graph of ocean temperatures. We want to know what exactly is temperature. We investigate the diffusion of dye and different temperatures of water. Are both cups filled with the same matter? Well, yeah. So something about the way the matter moves must cause the dye to spread quicker in the warm water. In Lesson 5, we continue our quick lab from yesterday and try to use a model in an online simulator to explain what we saw. Temperature is not a thing, it's just a measure of how fast the molecules are moving. And we can infer the difference in speed from the difference in the diffusion of the dye. We further explore how solids, liquids, and gases form as an object changes temperature, keeping track of those ideas in the Modeling Temperature Differences worksheet. In Lesson 6, we explore what happens when hot and cold stuff meet. We first get a hands-on experience with thermal energy transfer by heating and cooling our fingers in different temperature water. What's happening? Then we see who can melt an ice cube fastest without using anything except their body. Of course, students are not allowed to put the bag in their mouth. Then we examine a scenario where two friends drink tea, one hot tea and one iced, but then leave before they finish. What happens to the temperature of the tea that's left over in their cups? In Lesson 7, we wrap up our graph interpretation and then return to check for understanding to see if students can really answer the question, what is temperature? They demonstrate their knowledge by drawing a model of a real-world situation where there are objects at different temperatures. Students need to illustrate thermal energy transfer and a molecular view of the objects. Now we're ready to look at temperature on two different planets and the greenhouse effect.